I could dance better than you. I will dance, move my body. That's all I have to do. Shake, shake what my mama gave me. Move it really fast. Move my hands really fast like this. Move my legs. You can see my legs. Move my legs really fast. My legs are down here. You can't really see it from here. Maybe I'll take off my headphones and show you what it's all about. Do a little teapot. I'm a little teapot sorting sound. Here's my handle. Here's my sound. When I get all hammered up in the head because of too much drugs. Hear me out, tip me over and pour me out because I had too much drugs and too much alcohol. Too much alcohol. I think I love a bartender. I think I fell in love with a bartender. Man, all I gotta do is move my body and then maybe I'll win a dance contest. Just a couple days ago, I think I won a dance contest. It was at a church in Saigon, Vietnam. It was at just like an English club. It was like an English club. We also have like a Bible study there. And we were like, there was a guy and he was playing guitar and dan 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 dan. I have the video to show you and prove you. And then they gave me a little prize, a little gift, and it was like some rice crackers as a prize for being the best dancer, or maybe just the dancer who dances the best, or maybe they were just being nice to me. It doesn't matter what it was or what they were doing, whether they're just being nice to me or not, or maybe I am a really good dancer and I'm better than everybody else. Maybe I am now, maybe I'm not. Maybe I should join American Idol and try to show Betty that I could sing better than everybody else, and maybe I can sing everybody better than everybody else. Maybe I need to work on it. I don't know, but maybe I was a good dancer because when I was about 7 years old, it was Easter, around the Easter time. Like Easter is in April of every year, the month of April. April is what is it, like the third, fourth month? January, February, March, April. The fourth month of every year, based on the normal calendar that most people go by and not by other calendars like maybe China, maybe because China the New Year is in February 10 or so. So there are different calendars. Different people do different calendars. Back historically, long ago, many years ago, people had different calendars, and even to this day, some people have different calendars. But I go by the normal calendar, and in the normal calendar, Easter is in April, and when I was 7 years old, in like 1992, the year 1992, I was about 7 years old. I was in a dancing contest at our park in the neighborhood that I grew up in, the Rose Grove Mobile Home Community Trailer Park. I lived in the Rose Grove. It's like a trailer park where you have trailers. It's kind of like a mobile home. It's kind of like a really small mobile trailer, trailer. Except some of them are smaller, some of them are bigger. But when I lived in, it was a little bigger than normal because I had 3 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, 2 hallways, a living room, and a kitchen. So it's like the size of a back of a really big truck. And that's basically how they get it here, is by a truck. They have a truck, you have the truck bed, which is the trailer, and they park it, and they take off the wheels, and they take off the front, the truck part that drove it. The truck drives off, and the trailer stays. Then you have your house. You put your stuff in your house, and you live there for like 20 or 30 years, and you pay the bills to buy the house. And that's what we did. At our house, we eventually bought the house. After like 20 years of paying rent on it, we finally bought the house, and that's what you should do, is get out of debt free. Go buy my books, and I'll tell you how to get out of debt. I wish I knew how to. The number one way to get out of debt is to simply don't spend too much money. The less money you spend, the less money you'll have. But a lot of people have a hard time doing that, and they don't want to do that, and they want to come up with other things to figure out how to get out of debt and how to save money and those kinds of things. They want to read books and figure out how to save money, how to get out of debt, how to lose weight, how to not be fat, and how to dance. People want how-to books and how-to videos on everything, on how to save money, how to not be fat, and how to learn how to dance. But for some reason, I kind of know how to dance. I know how to dance. You'd be like, oh, that's not dancing. Some of you guys may like it. Maybe some of you guys may not like it. Whether you like it or not, I don't really care. As I have a fun time doing it. I enjoy what I do. When I was 7 years old, I really enjoyed it, and I wasn't really trying to win the contest. and there was all these girls all around me. In this Easter dancing contest, and we had it on the basketball court where I got my famous nickname a couple of years later in 1989 when I was about 13 years old. I got the nickname Cool Kid. This is two words, cool, as in, cool as in awesome, as in good, as in great. You know the word cool, it's not just being cold, like cool, but cool as in exciting, as in good, as in people like you. Gosh darn it, people like me. Michael Jordan said that in a Saturday Night Live skit. There was a guy, there was a host in a skit, not a real host, but a host in the skit of a Saturday Night Live skit who was trying to encourage Michael Jordan to become a better person. He says, Michael Jordan, this is what you need to say. I'm good enough, I'm smart enough, and gosh darn it, people like me. Michael Jordan says, I never really felt bad to begin with, and then the host was like, oh no, they're gonna fire me, and Michael's like, don't give up. You're not a horrible person. You need to say that to yourself. Now the self-affirmation yourself and believe in yourself kind of thing. Believe in yourself instead of believing in God kind of thing. Oh no, lions and bears and wolverines. Oh no, sad, but good in a way that you should be encouraged to some extent through different means. So you might as well say it, and that's what he did. He said, I'm smart enough, I'm cool enough, I'm hot enough, and gosh darn it, people like me. And I always kind of said that to myself, and so I was dancing, and I won the contest. For some reason, unless if everybody won, which I don't really know because maybe I wasn't paying attention, but I'm pretty sure I'm the only person that got stuffed animal. I was able to pick a stuffed animal as a prize for winning the dancing contest when I was 7 years old. It's like the only real dancing contest I've ever won, except for a couple days ago at the English club thing that I went to in Vietnam, since I live in Vietnam right now, in Saigon. Nevertheless, whether or not that was an actual contest a couple days ago in August 2013, it was like August 5, August 5th, like Tuesday, or Wednesday. So maybe August 6th. Wednesday, no, not Wednesday. No, Tuesday. Tuesday was August 6th. Today is the 8th. Yesterday was the 7th. And we have a different time zone if you're watching this in a different time zone. Nevertheless, whether or not that was an actual dancing contest and whether or not I actually won a couple days ago, I don't really know, but I do know that I really think I won a contest when I was 7 years old, which is impressive because I was only 7 years old. Sure, maybe I can win a dancing contest now, but now I'm 28 years old. Or in Vietnamese, that's how many times do I? Hi is 2, and then Mui is like 0, as in 10. 2, 10. 2, 10 means 2 times 10, which is 20. 2 times 10 equals 20. 2 tenths. 10 plus 10 equals 20. So it's like hi, Mui, which is like 10. Hi, Mui, and then 8. 8, which is tam, tom, tam. Not to be confused with 5, which is like tam or lamb or something. Really similar, kind of sounds the same. And then the word for years old, which is a toy, or toy, or tui, or I might be saying it wrong. I'm not Vietnamese. Don't learn Vietnamese from Joey Arnold. Today, let's learn Vietnamese with Joey Arnold. Joey Arnold will teach you Vietnamese. To say how old you are, first you say the word for I. Me, I, is the word toy. T-O-I, like toy. Like, you have a toy, like, oh, I'm a little kid, I'm playing with a toy, like a G.I. Joe or like a Barbie or something. You're a little kid, you play with toys. T-O-Y. T-O-Y, toy. Except it's not spelled T-O-Y. It's the word for I, the word for me, which is toy, or toy, or is it, maybe the T is more like a D sound. D as in dog, instead of T as in toy, or T as in Tinker Toys.
T is more like a D sound, kinda. So it's like joy, 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 toy, toy means I. So you say joy, Hamilton, joy. You learn how to count and then figure out how old you are. Which I could teach you how to count right now. That would take a lot of time, a lot of skill, and I think too much sweat will come out my body by the time I teach you how to count to 10, which is like the first one is like mo, mo, which I'm not really saying that right either, but it's like M-O-T, mot, or mont, or moon, or mont, something like that. And then the second one, number 2, ha, ba, bone, ba, bone, and then lam, or tom, or something like that. And then shao, shao is 6, shao, like show me the money, shao. And then bai, like live in a bay, the San Francisco Bay, bai. And then 8 is tam, dam. And then 9 is like shin, shin, like shin, your shin, shin. Oh man, I don't like your shin, shin. And then 10 is mui, mo, hai, ba, bon, lam, shao, bai, tam, shin, mui, something like that. And all you Vietnamese people and other people that kind of know Vietnamese, you'd be like, you're doing it all wrong, you're not saying it right, and I'm like, I'm sorry, you're right, and I'm not, and I apologize to you and all the families, because I am not perfect. But I feel like I am perfect with dancing, and I won a contest, and I was able to pick an animal for winning, a stuffed animal, not a real animal. They didn't really have real animals. It was Easter after a while. After a while it was Easter. I mean, why did I say after a while? But after a while of something, I don't know. But after a while of sweating, I won. Maybe that's what I'm trying to say. However, I won. Whether I deserved it or not, I won a contest when I was 7 of dancing, even though I didn't really know how to dance, and I still don't know how to dance, but I was dancing my heart out, and I danced as hard as I could, and basically what I did was dance, and then I was able to pick a stuffed animal, and I picked Jimmy Cricket. Jimmy Ninja Cricket. He's a ninja, and I always tell you, I like ninjas like the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. They're turtles that are ninjas, so I picked something that was the closest thing to a turtle, which was a Jimmy, which wasn't really, I don't know what his real name is, what it would it say on the little sticker, on the little tag for the stuffed animal. What was his real name? I don't know, but I think he was a cricket, a green cricket. His body was green, and it looked like a cricket, like a grasshopper or something. It wasn't really a grasshopper, so more like a cricket. And a cricket is more like a turtle, because he was some kind of reptile, some kind of green little critter of some sort or another. Not exactly sure what, but I always called him Jimmy Cricket because he looked like Jimmy Cricket from Pinocchio. In the Pinocchio cartoon, there is a cricket that comes in and talks to Pinocchio. Pinocchio becomes a real boy eventually. Now, I always wanted to become a real boy too, but eventually I'd be like, it's too much work, and I let my beard grow out, and then I start looking like a goat and instead of a real boy. Then I realized it's too late to be a real boy because I'm 28 years old and I can't be a real boy anymore, and I need to grow up and have my own kid. Not be like Peter Pan and Michael Jackson, even though I wanted to be like Michael Jackson since I was a little kid, like 8 years old. I wanted to be like all the different Michaels, like Michael Jordan, Michael Jackson, Michael J. Fox, Michael Collins, Michael Kurtz, every single Michael you can ever imagine. Some of them are just like people that are not as famous as the other people, and you'd be like, who is those other people? And I was like, they're friends that I know from camp or Salvation Army, or I know them from looking at TV and be like, oh wow, basketball, or oh wow, music and dancing, or wow, acting. You're Canadian, you're Michael J. Fox, or you're Mike Collins and you're a speaker of the Salvation Army and you're Canadian too. Oh my, I want to dance now. I want to do something exciting. Oh man, instead of just talking about myself and having a fan, there's a fan right here. That's a fan. But my body is still sweaty. And so it's like, if I was entering a dancing contest right now, I don't know if I could even handle it because it'd be too much work, and I'd be like, I would need to be the son of Michael Jackson. I'd need to be Blanket. Blanket is not the character from Charlie Brown. There's a character from Charlie Brown where there's a guy and he's always carrying a blanket and he's sucking on the blanket, or the blanket is like a safety blanket instead of having a stuffed animal or a teddy bear that he always carries around, or a pillow that he's always carrying around. He's carrying around a blanket, and that's from Charlie Brown. But there's also the son of Michael Jackson, and his name is Blanket, and he's always like, oh, Blanket. It's like, oh man, I'm Mother Teresa. No, wait, I'm a Muslim. Oh no, don't you dare make fun of Muslims. Fix your hair, grow up, and be a lawyer when you're older, and then you can come back to Neverland in the movie Hook and fight people because you're Robin Williams, you're a famous actor, and you get to play Peter Pan because you already played Popeye in the 1980s. You can do what you want. You could be in Mork and Mindy if you want, and be an alien, just like I thought I was an alien when I was 4 years old because my siblings made fun of me because I couldn't talk well. Hey, if it happens to you, it can happen to me. It's your party, you can cry if you want to. It's your party and you cry if you want to. Lie if you want to, die if you want to. You would too. If it happened to you, and you know you would. And that's basically my story, with a bunch of side stories on the side. Rabbit trails. Always have to have rabbit trails. You have to have references. You have to talk about other things, even though you're just talking about one thing. Maybe I could just be more focused and just talk about one thing and have shorter videos. Would you rather have that? Let me know in the comments below, or I will never know. You know what I'm saying? But this video is just one little video about one little event in my life, about when I won a dance contest during Easter, around the Easter time when I was like 7 years old. I think I was 7 years old. I wasn't older than 9 years old, certainly not. So probably 7 years old, possibly younger, maybe 5 or 6 or 7 or 8. Most likely 7 years old. And that's what this video is about. It's about that time I won a contest, and it's like the only contest I ever won, and I was really excited, even though I'm not a dancing expert, and I've never been in a Dancing with Stars. I tried my best. I'm the little engine that could, or I'm the little tugboat that could, and I tried my best. And in your life, you should try your best, and maybe you can win some dancing contests too, and you can make people smile, and make the world a better place. Even if you're making just one other person a little better, it's still a better thing to do. Even if you don't look so well, and you don't look good, and people don't like you, you can still make things better, and make people better, make people around you better, even if you know it or not, or even if they like it or not. Things can get better, no matter what. Stick in the game, dance your heart out, eat your heart out, don't quit till the ball drops 0.